Hi and welcome back. My name's Nick Muller and I'm coming back to you with video blog number 3 of On versus In, and today we're talking about planning. So what I want to talk about with planning is, first of all, Stickman, that's you, is on a default pathway to a future that's going to turn up. Basically, if you do nothing differently, your default pathway, your default pathway is going to lead to your default future. It's going to turn up anyway. And the point of planning, or default future, the point of planning is we want to take our business to a new destination, right? So that's why we want to do planning. Otherwise, we wouldn't bother. We'd just carry on as we are. But most people want to accomplish something more than what they've already been, what they're already on track to accomplish, or what they've already been accomplishing. So the thing about that is, when we're shifting from being an employee to being a self-employed person, we actually need a tool, and the tool is a one-page strategic plan. It's the best tool I know. And the thing about that tool is, what it's designed to do is to realign your people. So you might have two or three people. That's stickman, stickwoman, and those are your employees and contractors and those sorts of people, and friends and associates that might have partners that support the business and all those sorts of things. And all of these people have a part to play in your business's future. And what happens is, this here is the past, bit of past. So you've got your own internal dialogue that's running the show, and your business partner and employees have their own internal dialogue that's running the show, and that's largely past based. Now, the reason why a plan is so important is because it sets up a future based mode of operation, or a future-based anchor point and pathway in order for you to take your actions from, right? So you're no longer taking actions from the past, looking at last year's P&L and adding 10%. You're actually taking action from an entirely new future that's out of design, not out of accident, if you like. And so the thing about this past-based paradigm that most people operate from is, if this person's going in this direction and this person's going in this direction, largely the business is going to meander along on its default pathway to a pretty standard future that was going to turn up anyway. Now, the point of facilitating and going through this strategic plan is you get really clear on the vision and the end game that is one worthy of you, and it starts to shift people's actions and dialogue in a new direction. Very, very powerful and very effective if it's done well, and if you understand the context behind it. And so the one-page strategic plan has a vision on there, has your core values, defines your business, has your purpose, has your ideal customer and your A, B's and C's, has your customer identification clarified, and that might not be demographic as in 52-year-old male with 2 kids and a dog and a business. It might be more like CEO who lives in this area with these kinds of like in an engineering industry, or or whatever. It could be more psychographic than demographic. I'm doing a bit of detail. You've got the business KPIs on the strategic plan. You have obstacles, you have projects, and those projects get assigned, those 4 or 5 projects that you work on get assigned to different people. So different people head up those projects, and they're checked in on quarterly. So you have your long game, 5 years. You have milestones in the middle, you have strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, and you have projects that everybody's working on that are going to lead towards that long game. So that's it for me for now on planning. Very effective tool to get you to shift your business into a new direction, new space.